Hey guys, this is Hayden with Camping World Mesa. Super excited to show you this Salem. Gonna turn the camera around. Let's see what we got. All right guys, so this is a 2025 Salem 167 RBK. That is rear bath. Gonna do a full walkthrough, show you guys everything. Really excited, let's get started. So we're gonna start on the back here. We have an LED awning light strip underneath the awning. That's going to keep bugs away. The nice thing about it, it's not too invasive of a light. It's going to be bright enough so that you can read at night, but it's going to still be dark enough to see the stars. Your neighbors aren't going to complain. You have a lot of shade with this full body awning. It is fully electric, 12 volts. You can run it off just the 7-way, the battery, anything you need. You got go-to-your gutters on all 4 corners. There won't be any water buildup on the roof. You have prep for the backup camera. It's gonna be a lot more affordable to install one. It's probably something you could do on your own if you really wanted to. I'd recommend letting a tech do that, but the fact is the mount is still there, the wiring is there. It's gonna be a lot easier to install one. Used to be back in the day, you had permanent ladder mounts on the back of your RV. The problem with that is that if you do get rear-ended, that could cost up to $5,000 in fixing. The Lippert ladder mount, all you gotta do is scan the QR code underneath it. That's gonna tell you what size you need. You can get them for a couple $100 on Amazon or at the Camping World store. Either way, it's a collapsible ladder. You can use it for bunks as well. It's a multi-use ladder, but it basically is telescopic, folds back up so it's smaller, then you can put it back in storage. Just use it when you need to use it. This unit does have the back bar. That's very nice, so that way you can have your spare tire. You can also put a cargo rack, a bike rack, or even a kayak rack or generator rack on this thing. Very convenient. Your black tank flush, so it's gonna be easier to dump. When you go up to a dump station, you can plug in a hose there and then have the water go through it so that you're cleaning out your black tank, gray tank a lot faster, a lot cleaner. Here's our sewer connection. You do have jack stands on all 4 corners. It's manual jacks, but cordless power drill, now you got automatic jacks. There's your tankless hot water heater. As long as you got propane and water, you got hot water. Outside shower, basically a hot and cold running hose. Nice thing is like, you know, it's cold out and you know, you're muddy and you're working kind of dirty. It's nice to have hot water to wash your hands with. Here's where you fill up your tank. Here's where you would hook up a hose if you had city water connection like an RV resort. One of the nice things about this camper, not a lot of people talk about it, is it's aluminum siding, but they do cover it in a light bed liner. So it's gonna be a lot tougher against the elements. A lot of people talk about they don't wanna go for an aluminum because of hail damage or something. You won't have to worry about that with a unit like this because even though it's aluminum, it's covered with a bed liner, so it's gonna be a lot safer. Here you have very nice pass-through storage, and then it also has access to the inside. So if I pop this open, you know, now I can load up my stuff here, but then pull it in from out there and vice versa. Coming around the front, you have your propane. And that's pretty much it for the outside, guys. Oh, one more, it is prepped for solar, and this is an easy outlet. So you can plug a briefcase unit in here just to give you added solar, continue trickle charging your battery. And of course, your outdoor refrigerator is 12 volt, and then an LP connect, so you can plug your own grill in. Nice to cook outside. I mean, that's what you're going camping for, is to get outside, not to stay in. Coming inside, taking a look around. So we have a nice Murphy bed. To bring that out, you'll just lift down here, set these aside, and then of course your bed will fold down. Very easy. Nice thing about this is with smaller campers, you know, when you invite a guest in or something, first thing they're gonna do when they walk in, they're gonna look around and they're gonna sit on your bed. If you don't really like that, think of it like this, you know, instead of having to make your bed and make it look nice, now you can put your bed away. You also have a solar controller as well as USB adapters and AC adapters on both sides, so you can charge your phone. And you have a nice little cubby in here with AC adapters as well. You could fit a CPAP machine in there, or just your phone or tablets, whatever you need. Plenty of cabinet space. And of course, hanging wardrobe too. I like the fact that they use the notch hanging. That way, instead of just a bar where your clothes are sliding back and forth when you're driving, they'll be a lot more stable. And that's on both sides. Here you have your TV mount with TV hookups. And then of course your kitchen. Not only does it have a microwave, but your 2-burner stove does feature a splashback. Put that up there. Keep your wall protected. Very deep sink for a small camper. Here is your module for the tankless hot water heater. more storage above the sink and more storage below the sink. Dinette will turn into a bed. There's also storage underneath both seats. You have a nice big window here. You know, you can imagine looking out on the ocean, the river, the mountains while you're having your coffee in the morning. More storage. And then, of course, your rear bath. You have a medicine cabinet. It's very deep. Storage under the sink as well. Plenty of leg room in front of the toilet. And then a very large wardrobe closet. Linen closet, wardrobe, whatever you need to put in here. There's lots of space for it. And then a nice little window. Air it out easier. Vent fan. It's got the easy latch. Just kind of pull that. Opens up a lot faster than having to, you know, turn it over and over and over again. Comes in handy. I like the little things. And yeah, now I'm just going to give you guys a nice wide view of the whole coach. You also get these little totes underneath the couch bed. Convenient. Extra stuff can go in there. And that is pretty much it, guys. Thank you for checking out this Salem with me. I think it's a great unit. I think it's a perfect little couples coach unit, or maybe for single campers who just want to get out, people who work on the road. Give you a lot of options, a lot of flexibility. Thank you so much for joining us. My name's Hayden. Have a great day.